LGBT IQ Index, Mr. Elton Ilirjani.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Dorina. I understand the emotions. It's the first time in Sarajevo for you.
Yes.
And it's the 10th time she calls me on stage. So every time when I meet her, she's calling me somewhere. I would like to thank you all. I just wanted to start it with a little bit humor because strangely, I don't have emotions tonight. When I every time introduce the index, I have emotions because it's personal. I'm the first declared gay in Albania, so everywhere I go I declare it, and I have it personal. So that's why I wanted to invest more and more in this fight against discrimination. It started on the first interview that I gave myself when I have been discriminated. The second time that I called for a job, when they heard my voice differently, the person on the other side of the phone was very clever to understand that I was different. So close the phone, hang up the phone. So I didn't get the job. And when I had the first job, I was discriminated from my director. And when I was achieving the targets, very hardly still he was not happy. So he wanted me out of the company. And at the same time, when he couldn't find any problem with my targets, he put the team that was working under me, I mean, together we were doing sales, to create a story like I was disturbing them, which was not true. So in the end, it was found out that it was not true, and I resigned because I couldn't continue to work in that place. This was my story, so imagine how many people that don't have the support and they are in a small town somewhere in Bosnia and Herzegovina, in all the territory of the country, may be discriminated due to the way they dress, the way they speak, the way they walk. If they like colors, still they are thrown away if they have a different voice. To not talk about transgender, which we were just talking a few minutes ago, that is quite impossible also in the Western countries. So that's why I'm not don't have emotions tonight, because I see that we have a lot of work to do in Bosnia and Herzegovina. We see that we have an increase. Last year we just had a small half step, I call. We had only 38 companies participating in the index, in the questionnaire. This year we had 61 companies, is 60% growth. It's really a good increase, but still I'm not happy, because I see problems into different regions of the country. For example, we have Republika Srpska, which they want the index to be there, or they don't want to participate, some companies at all, or when they participate and they are winners, they don't want to receive the prize. And this happened also in Sarajevo. So in both parts of the country, we see rejection of having the prize even though they deserve. So among the companies that we interviewed, we had one silver winner which didn't want to get the prize. So we see problems in Bosnia and Herzegovina. If we see increase in Kosovo, for example, we were having surprises in the beginning of this year in Pristina, where they had a perfect pride. The president went out with the people, and in the index came also the wife of the prime minister to present. In Albania we had development, we had for the first time in the history a minister participating, while here the things move slowly, and I want to be very direct. That's why in this moment I have no emotions, and I'm motivated to fight towards the change of the mentality of this country, because people living in this country do not deserve to be in this difficulty, because they are open-minded. It is the city that invited Olympic Games in 80s. It's such a beautiful country with beautiful people. So it's something that maybe doesn't match with the reality. So there are open-minded people here. They want to live together. They like colors, they like difference, and they are improving in economy, so why not to improve also in mentality? And we believe that the mentality can change in families. And how this can change? By giving them economical freedom. Because also my father, even though he was a brave man, he accepted me in the first moment I said, he said me, yes, but you have to work harder because your life will be more difficult. So we know that LGBTIQ community lives will be difficult, so we have to do and to ensure, to do the best, that we employ them and we give them full rights. We don't need to treat them or to pamper them. They are brave enough. So there are categories of business where they are stars, like fashion, like media, communication. Why not politics? We have politicians in Albania that hardly are accepting that they are gays, but will come one day that we will accept also that. I started to tease the media there to speak, oh, there is one ex-politician or ex-deputy that he is gay. They will come openly. As I came, nothing will change. So I'm speaking a little bit longer today, Dorina, sorry, but we see that we have to do a change in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and it shouldn't be the foreigners to take this courage. And speaking about the foreigners, for sure we have 4 angels of the second index, and one which is really outstanding with his support in LGBTIQ Employment Equality Index. I want to thank very much David Saunders, the representative of UN Women in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Thank you very much, sir, for all the support you do for this index. I would like also to thank the ambassador of Kingdom of Sweden, Mr. Anders Hagelberg. I said it correct? Thank you very much for being present. It's a great support for our community. Also, I would like to thank the ambassador Christian Hochmann from the Federal Republic of Germany with all your positivism and shining tonight. I would like to thank you also on the name of our community. Also, I would like to thank the ambassador of United Kingdom, Mr. Matthew Field. Again, thank you very much. It's the second time. This time you are a full ambassador. So we hope to have your full support for our community and to encourage business. I'd like also to thank all business that accepted to get the prize publicly. Nothing will happen to their business. Take my example. Everybody said you are going to fail, you are going to bankrupt in Albania. I didn't bankrupt. The business went very in a speed up. So thank you to all of you. Thank you to my colleagues, to Albin Zuric that did everything and wants to stay in the backstage. And also to Besart Conti and Dorina Laci that we all came together here tonight. Thank you.